You're the eight of clubs, the ambitious builder. Your mind is a chess engine, strategic, relentless, built for winning. But there's a shadow underneath that intelligence, a place where your greatest strength becomes your deepest cost. This is an honest look at what you're actually doing when you're not looking. Here's what matters. Your shadow isn't a flaw. It's a pattern, and patterns are deterministic. That means they're predictable, workable. The point of seeing it isn't shame. It's clarity. When you understand the math of how you're wired, you get to choose differently. Not because you should, because you can. This reading isn't intuition. It's mathematics. Your birth card sits in a fixed lattice, a 52-card permutation that maps to 90 life states. Every person born into your card sequence lands on the same geometric coordinates. Year 37 of a 90-year cycle is specific. Mercury is lighting your secondary card right now. These aren't symbols. They're positions, fixed points, and the patterns they generate are as reliable as orbital mechanics. You're looking at the architecture of how you actually operate. Your active card this season is the Eight of Diamonds, money, resources, power. But it swings. It collapses inward or it overreaches. When it collapses, you withdraw from power entirely. You're afraid of your own financial authority. You avoid resource leadership. You shrink. When it overreaches, you flip, controlling, dominating, seeing every dollar as a tool for leverage and dominance. Money becomes a weapon. Neither pole is balanced. The centered sweet spot, where you use resources wisely, lead generously, build sustainably, that's where you're not. That's the work. Finding the middle. Staying there. You use intelligence as a weapon. You've always done it. Your mind calculates. It strategizes. It finds angles. And you're so good at winning intellectually that you've built an entire identity around it. But here's what you don't see. You're losing genuine collaboration in the process. Your ideas become tools for dominance, not connection. You're intellectually accomplished. People know it. They respect your mind. But they don't trust your heart. They can't, because you're not offering one. You're offering arguments. You're offering superiority. You're winning every exchange and losing every relationship that matters. The pattern repeats. You walk into a room as the smartest person there. You leave having proven it. And you leave alone. Your spouse, your colleagues, your friends, they all feel it. The calculation behind your words. The agenda. The need to be right more than to be close. You've optimized for intellectual victory and accidentally optimized yourself out of genuine belonging. Mercury is lighting your card right now. Mercury is speed, communication, leverage. But Mercury's shadow this season is exactly what you're living. The weaponization of language. Words become tools. Sentences become strategy. You're articulate, yes, but you're also defended. The timing matters because this 52-day window is when the pattern is most visible, when the cost is highest, when you have the clearest chance to see it. Mercury doesn't create the shadow. It illuminates it. Right now, you're being asked to notice what your intelligence costs you. Your lifetime gift is right in front of you. Strategic thinking, long-term vision, the ability to coordinate complex intellectual projects and build authority. You can see 3 moves ahead. You can hold vast systems in your mind. That never leaves. That's always yours. But your lifetime challenge is the opposite edge. Learning that intelligence includes wisdom about people, not just ideas. Learning to use your mind for connection instead of conquest. This challenge returns every year. Different context, same curriculum. Until you learn it, the pattern recycles. Until you do, you get to keep proving how smart you are, alone. You're in year 37 of 90. That means you've cycled through this pattern before, multiple times. The same shadow, different scenarios. Different people hurt. Different opportunities missed. But here's the geometry. The pattern repeats, but the moment never does. This exact convergence. Mercury, the Eight of Diamonds, your age, Your relationships as they are right now. This never happens again. The cycle will come around again. But not like this. Not with these stakes. The spiral only moves forward. The shadow is the doorway. Your curriculum is learning that intelligence includes wisdom about people, that your mind is most powerful when it's in service of connection, not dominance. When you use it to build bridges instead of walls. That's not soft. That's the hardest work an ambitious mind can do. If you want to go deeper into this pattern, into the full geometry of your 90-year cycle and what your birth card is actually asking of you, go to cardologyhub.com/deep-dive. The deep dive waits.